Hi guys, this is Dr. Sattar from the YouTube channel Doctor to Help. For those who don't know me, I'm an internal medicine doctor, board certified practicing in Texas. Today we are going to talk about obesity, weight loss, and calorie count. If you like the video, don't forget to share and subscribe and leave a comment why you like it. If you don't like it, definitely leave a comment and tell me why you don't like it so I don't make that mistake anymore. All right, so let's talk about calorie count. When we do calorie count, we have to calculate a few things. One is basal metabolic rate. What is that? Think about you being in, not you, just in general, somebody is in deep coma, all right? That means the person is not blinking their eye, they're not turning their face, they're not brushing, they're not doing anything, they're just lying there. That would be a basal metabolic rate. Next, we want to also think about total daily expenditure of calorie, total daily energy expenditure. We want to see, all right, how much energy are we utilizing for our daily activities? So, think also about total, what is the ideal body weight for each and every one of us? One of the ways we calculate that is, let's for example think about a man who is 5 feet 7 inches tall. The easy way to calculate an ideal body weight is for 5 feet, you are adding 106 pounds. For each pound over, you are multiplying it with 6. So for 7 times 6 is 42, plus that extra 6, you're adding them up. So 106 plus 42, so it's 149 pounds. For female, it's a little bit different. For every 5 foot, it is 105. And then you're adding 5 for each inch. So if they are 5 feet 7, is 35 plus another 5. So it's 140. So that's how you calculate the total ideal body weight. So what you want to do is find out what is your target body weight. Now you keep that in mind, and now you try to figure out how much is your expenditure in a day compared with your basal metabolic rate. To lose about 0.5 to 1 pound a week, you need to keep your calorie deficit around 250 to 500 a day over 7 days. Now, for a lot of people, that may sound like that's not much. I want to lose more weight more faster. But remember all those big losers in 2020? They lose a lot of pounds very quickly. And guess what? In a few weeks, they gain it right back. Maybe in a month or two, but they gain it right back. It is not sustainable. You want to do something that is slow and sustainable. So this is something that you can do very comfortably without doing so many math about calorie count, every food you are taking, you're tracking down. No, but if you are one of those health conscious person who really want to follow everything, there's apps on your iPhone or any phone. Just look under app. FitnessPal is one of them. You can look and download those apps. You can put in the food you're eating and the portions, and they will calculate it for you. And that's also another way of doing calorie count. So what do you want to do for calorie expenditure? Remember, we talked about keeping it down in calorie deficit 250 to 500 a day to lose about 0.5 to 1 pound a week. And this is good. Once you reach that, you just want to continue that weight. And if you are doing high intensity training, you may see some weight gain. That may be because of your gain of lean body mass. So don't be disappointed. You have to keep everything in the picture. Remember, height is very important in how you are looking. Different people with different heights can actually look so much different. I'm putting in a picture here just for an example. All these women have the same weight. Are you surprised? I was surprised just a little bit, but I kind of expected it. All right, so we talked about these few things. Remember, you have to watch how much is your basal metabolic rate, how much you are burning a day. You want to keep it at a deficit. You definitely don't want to over it. All right? Now, a few things I want to talk about in calorie count and weight loss. All right? Some people believe that if you eat more protein, you can lose weight more quickly. Well, here's the myth. Yes, every food, we all need all three macronutrients, right? The fat, the protein, carbohydrate. We need all of them because they all have good ingredients. So if we are eating only protein, suppose in whey protein in a bar or the whey powder, it doesn't have the other good nutrients in it. Remember, protein in natural food comes with other good ingredients. Think about tuna, think about salmon. They come with omega-3 fatty acid that is very good for our body. So we want to keep it as natural as possible. Please try to stay away from all those products they sell over the counter for weight loss and all that stuff. You can do it naturally if you just monitor how much you're eating, how much you're exercising, calculating, and keep it in perspective. Those who didn't see my intermittent fasting video, please watch it. I lost 7 pounds in 6 days. No, I'm not joking. 7 pounds in 6 days. All I did was intermittent fasting, and I also cut down on my junk food. Yes. Myth number 2, when you are doing snacking all day, they say if you're snacking all day, your body is trying to digest it, so you are keeping your metabolism up and it helps you to weight loss. Not true. Think about it. Remember in the intermittent fasting we read that if you're snacking all day long, every time what happens? When you eat, your insulin is going up, right? Is insulin being up all day long good for you? No. Insulin being high and is always around can cause insulin resistance, and naturally it can cause diabetes. We don't want that. So if you're somebody who is a fanatic about snack, you cannot survive without snack, this is what I will suggest. Take small portions of snack, prepare it in a bowl. Don't take it out of the main bag. If it's a big Frito-Lay bag, you want to take a portion of it, put it in a snack bowl, and then surround it with good fruits and vegetables. That requires more fiber, and fiber takes more energy to break down as well. So if you make it with your food that you love, and it may not be so healthy, take it with hummus. If you're dipping it on hummus, you have to stop whatever you're doing to distract yourself, dip it up, and eat it. So when you're doing that, at one point you will think, oh, I'm eating too much. If your bowl is done, you know you did eat enough and you probably need to stop. That's another psychological way you can stop yourself. All right? 3, think about it that you are doing high intensity exercise, right? So when you're doing high intensity exercise, what are you doing? In that first 1 minute, you are doing very heavy exercise, all right? Your heartbeat was straight up, all right? Then the next 1 to 3 to 5 minutes, you slow yourself down. Isn't that what we recommend for exercises? We do high intensity and then we kind of slow down. We don't just stop, all right? So as you keep on repeating it, your heart rate going up and then coming back and adjusting that variability, it becomes better, it improves, and it doesn't do so much. And that is very good for your heart healthy habits. So you want to combine your weight loss, your calorie count with your exercise. If anytime, I would always recommend exercise, no matter what. Only diet is usually not good enough. Do you really think it's a healthy lifestyle to just do diet and no exercise? No, you must do exercise. Do what you can. You don't have to go start running all at once. You can start with walking, then go faster walking, and then you can start running. Do what you can in any form. You want to, if you run, that's a cardio exercise, right? It's good for your heart health. If you do weightlifting, it is not only good for you instantly, it continues for more than a day. What happens? You have your muscle breakdown, and then your body is trying to build it up and it's consuming energy. So when you do that, it also combines with your weight loss planning, with your calorie count. So always combine everything. Your body cannot survive with one part and not the other part being healthy, right? We need to take care of all our body parts so we can function well all together. Now, finally, I want to talk about mental health. Yes, mental health is very important. When we're stressed out, when we're depressed, what do? We like to do binge eating, right? We take a big bag of Frito-Lay and we just finish it in one day. Yes, we have done that. We sit in front of a TV, we watch a movie. I'm not feeling happy, let me just distract myself with a movie. And when we are doing a big bowl of popcorn or Frito-Lays, whatever we can find around us, and we are just eating all day. Please understand, we have to take care of our mental health, all right? Those who haven't seen, if you are depressed, if you have a lot of stress and anxiety, even if you have diabetes, please watch the video Depression number 2 that suggests depression treatment without medication. There are like 7-8 different things that includes exercise and everything. Those will help you to attain a good mental health with or without medication, and that will help you to reach your goal. So combine your weight loss, calorie counts, and your exercise, and there's no way you cannot be successful. It will take at least 3 weeks to see some result, so don't give up. If you can combine intermittent fasting, remember you're reducing 20 to 40% calories in breakfast alone. So if you can watch what you can do any form of intermittent fasting that you have seen in that video. There are like 5 different types, and see which one suits you. And then watch how much calorie you're taking in and when. If you can do all that, there's no reason you cannot be successful. Yes, you can. If I can do it, so can you. And yes, I was 20 pounds overweight when my son was born, or even after my daughter was born. I went down all the way to 147, but I couldn't get any lower. And things didn't get any better because I go home every year in December, stay home for a whole month, and everybody is spoiling you with good food wherever you go. And I would gain another extra 5 pounds, and then I will work weeks to get that off. So I have been static around 147 for about 10 years. And I started doing intermittent fasting. Guess what? It works. I am a very busy doctor, so you know how stressful it is for a doctor, right? But when COVID-19 started, my home cleaning lady stopped coming because her husband will not allow her to come and clean the house. Guess what? I picked up the job. 2, my lawnmower guy, he left the state. And I was like, and my kids keep on saying, I want to earn money. I was like, okay, if you want to do mow the lawn and all that, I'll give you the money that I give to the lawnmower guy. And I let them do it. And then whatever they cannot do, I do the rest. But it's okay. If I work in the garden, that's also exercise for me. If I walk fast, that's exercise for me. Whatever I can do. If I go to Walmart and I'm doing grocery, I'm pushing a stroller, and that is also exercise if I walk fast and I'm pushing a stroller. Do whatever you can. There's no limit to any kind of activity, all right? Park away from your work. Walk for a distance to go to Walmart store or at your work. Go up a flight or 2. Go up as many flights as you can. And as the weeks go by, you'll see that you can do more and more. Just keep at it. If you have questions, don't forget to send me in comments and I'll answer them. If you like this video, like and subscribe and share. If you don't like it, definitely leave a comment telling me why you don't like it and tell me not to do it again. All right? Very nice meeting you again. Thanks for joining me, and you take care and be safe. Wherever you are, we'll see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.